Hello everyone, as usual it's me Pavlo and today we'll be talking about Moondrop Moca and it's Moondrop's another addition to their true wireless segment. If you're familiar with Moondrop, you probably know that they're releasing a lot of different true wireless models. Most of them are pretty well made and most of them are pretty successful on the market. Their $20 space travel became a huge hit. I reviewed them not so long ago. And Mocha is a bit more expensive model. It's priced about $45 to $50 depending on sales and stuff like that. I will add link to the AliExpress shop in the description. And it's a single dynamic driver model with a really good driver used inside with support of SBC, AAC and LC3 codec, offering good work time and decent noise cancelling, transparency mode. So pretty feature-packed model for this price, but let's find out what else we are getting here. Package is small, but it looks nice. I like small packages when they are well done, and it's just a black cardboard and color schema that reminds about 2008. So let's open it, and inside we're getting case with earpieces themselves, and underneath some papers like manuals, probably quality control, then two additional pairs of earpieces and also USB Type-C cable. So here is the case itself. It looks rather cheap, of course. This gray plastic is pretty basic, but from another hand it's pretty practical. It supports wireless charging, it has USB Type-C for charging and pairing button for Bluetooth controls. Also it has nice hinge, actually with extra click. I'm not sure is it intentional or not, but it seems to be intentional. So you can open it, but if you push it further, it clicks and stay fixed in this position, so you can pull earpieces out. Speaking about the work time, they gives about a bit more than 5 hours with active noise cancelling and an hour more without noise cancelling, and about 20 hours in total with case. So pretty okay in my opinion. Earpieces are also gray, basic, but from another hand it's practical design. They fit nicely into ears. You can see that shape is pretty ergonomic. They have this oval spouts, but actually even regular tips can be fit here if they have wide enough bore. So they have sensors to detect that they are in ear or moved out, and two openings here. I'd assume that this two probably is for pressure relief, and those two are for microphones, but I can be wrong here, of course. They have sensor controls, they have a companion app, they hold the connection pretty nice, so in this aspect they are also really doing their job well. So from one hand, design is absolutely plain and simple. From another hand, they are very reliably built. They look nice and feel also nice. Here is the companion app. It's called Moondrop Link. It's a bit basic, but it allows you to do some things with these earphones. First, you can remap the controls. Traditionally, you can see the photo of earphones, and you can remap controls. It's not super flexible and it's lacking volume control, but still better than nothing. Then goes active noise cancelling settings. There is a transparency mode, noise cancelling and default off mode. And actually transparency is just so. It's usable when you need to talk with someone without pulling earphones out, but still you'll hear that it goes through the earpiece's electronics, not like absolute transparency or something like that. while active noise cancelling is actually pretty decent. Maybe not at the flagship level, but really good, especially dealing with some rhythmical and monotone noise. So I was kind of surprised by noise cancelling quality. Also, these earphones have that nice girl's voice with that sounds different changes, and when you're changing mode, it's absolutely adorable, at least in my opinion. So here you can control order and you can select the mode. Now also there are few presets of equalizer, and also there is a firmware update, but actually you can select some firmwares. One is in Chinese, then temp, test, true, test. So I decided not to do anything here because I don't know what it's going to make. So I'm staying with default firmware that is placed here. So application is a bit unpolished and rough on edges, but still allows you to change basic settings. Here is a traditional microphone test. I'm recording this part of the video using built-in microphones of these earphones. I won't apply here any gain correction or equalization, so it gives you an idea of how their microphone sounds in a quiet environment. And of course about the sound, they don't have any advanced codecs, just SBC and AAC. Also they feature low energy codec LC3, but it's not supported by a lot of device. And actually, despite of lacking advanced codecs like aptX and LDAC, they sound really good, which once again proves that actually good tuning and good digital signal processing is more important than advanced codecs. And also using SBC and AAC allows them to save energy and works for quite a long time. So basically, I mainly use them with AAC codec, as you can see here, and I use them with natural, with default equalizer settings. But you can try different options because they works really well and mainly affect the low frequencies. So you can reduce bass or boost bass, and that gives you not only impact on the low frequencies but also more or less prominent upper, mids and treble regions, so you can change the overall balance of sound. So by default bass is slightly accented, but here used some kind of pretty fast driver, so you'll get nice impact, you'll get decent rumble. It's not bass head model. In the default settings with bass boost mode you'll get more low frequencies, but I won't say that they deliver some huge amount of lows. But to my ears it's more than enough, and what is more important here, you're getting decent quality. Of course, they lacking a bit of small nuances and details, but still they try to represent the realism. They try to give you proper weight distribution, and in vast majority of situations they succeed. So actually here is an example. It's yes, Roundabout, like vast majority of people know that from JoJo anime, but I enjoyed this track even before watching JoJo. Anyway, nice, great introduction part with guitar, and then that great bass line, really transparent with nice energy. Of course, lacking a bit of definition compared to some more expensive and wired models. But for $50 true wireless earphones, really zero complaints here. Mids are balanced, not too focused on the micro contrast, but with normal amount of details. Not the most resolving, of course, but in general resolution is nice. There is a slight accent in terms of additional energy and emotions. They are slightly forward in this aspect, but it's sounds kind of pleasant in many situations. But if you don't like accented upper, mids and lower treble, maybe it won't be ideal choice for you. Imaginary stage is kind of average, not too spacious, but it's accurate and well built with proper depth layering and nice widths. So once again, for the true wireless model, it's pretty good. And actually, I'd probably say that sound quality is the best feature of these earphones, because there are some issues with companion app, for example, and also they have a slightly noticeable delay in sound. I mean, when you're watching video or for games. For me, it's not an issue, but if you're sensitive for such things, you keep in mind. But for music listening, it's really enjoyable, especially if you like clean sound with a good amount of airness and stuff like that. So, example for the mid frequencies, it's Wolf Hoffman, Night on Bold Mounting. There are a few albums by Wolf Hoffman where he offers like heavy metal rearrangement of classical music, and here we getting accompanying orchestra, and at the same time we getting guitar, which sounds pretty nice and clean and crisp with these earphones. Still lacking a bit of tiny nuances, but not to be complained in this segment. And treble extension is slightly above average, pretty energetic, but not overdone to my ears. If you're sensitive for the treble, it can be a bit too much for you, but for me it's a good amount of treble with proper attacks and decays, and nice overtone saturation for the true wireless earbuds. Actually, Moondrop really nailed treble tuning here, in my opinion. They are really like they are not artificial sounding like in many cases of true wireless earbuds. And here is the example. It's Steven Wilson, Don't Hate Me. Percussions, guitars, other different instruments going up to the treble area. Of course, they're lacking layering to represent this fully, but in general, they deliver instruments in a pretty nice, realistic, and lifelike manner. Speaking about the comparisons, actually just two Moondrop models, because recently I haven't tested any true wireless models in this segment. So it's a replacement for the Moondrop Neko Cake, in my opinion, because they have similar price range and similar signature, but here you're getting more mature features and also more refined and more detailed sound. By features I mean noise cancelling and stuff like that. And also, if you have, for example, space travel and if you want more natural sound signature, it can be a good upgrade option. It's not a huge step forward, but it's noticeable. It's slightly less aggressive, but at the same time better balanced and well tuned. So, to summarize everything, despite of some unpolished features, this earbuds offers a great sound signature, pretty good value in terms of sound for the true wireless model. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and of course have a great day.